And now we interrupt regular programming to bring you this special program.
I gotta call the plant and warn them.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm now.
And now, the 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup, presented by Presidents in Superior, Topside on Ondosagon Road, Washburn, and Whitetails Unlimited. Also brought to you in part by Schroff-Noggles Auto Glass, Lulich Implement, Washburn Hardware, Axel Saw and Tool Sharpening, Sunday Lake Supermarket, Washburn IGA, North Star Electronics, Saxon Pub, O'Brien C-Store, Superior Shooter Supply, Pierce's Sausage Kitchen, Lake and Sky Taxidermy, and Custom Archery and Outdoors. And now, here's Steve Williams and Skip Hunter.
Holy buckets, man. Top Billy. Now, I'm only the sidekick here, pal, but nicely done.
Yeah, we try. It's just, I didn't
Who
have
do I
time
got to talk to about you getting a raise around here?
That ain't going to happen.
That's sad.
I'm an expense, dude.
That's sad.
I'm an expense. Got that engineering thing stamped on my forehead that says, "You cost me money."
Well, that's understandable. Engineering always costs management money.
It sure does. It does.
But look what you've done, though. I mean, that's the gadgets and stuff that you got going on this year.
Isn't this fun?
Oh yeah, man! I'll tell you what. Like I said, I walked out of here like last night. You saw me. I was just giddy.
Oh yeah, you were giddy.
So nicely done.
Neat stuff. Gotta love it. All right, so what Steve's talking about is go to citylinktv.com, okay? Our live studio cam is there, and you can listen right there on the live studio cam. We got everything feeding down the line, but go to CityLink, that's CityLink, TV.com, scroll down the page to find Wisconsin. You'll see WJJH Ashland. Click on that, and you will find our live stream. It should come up, and boom, be right there. Cool stuff, right?
And it's slick, actually, because I uploaded it to YouTube last night and everything, but I know they can go to the website and get it. And,
you can actually upload something more than 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You pay for it.
No. I uploaded it, and it came back after it took the 24 minutes to upload it, and then it took another... I think, the upload is actually fast. It was the processing afterwards that took a little long, but then it come back and said... you're not verified, so we're not putting this video up. So I ended up, they had to call me. As soon as I hit submit, my phone rang immediately. I had to put in a 6-digit code. It said, you're verified. And then the video went live. So,
wow.
So you also, you have the ability to, I don't think you were talking about last night to have it going live on Facebook too.
Yeah, we can go live on Facebook. Didn't do it.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Didn't do it. We'll try it.
I'm proud of you, man. Like I said, this is pretty slick. And then you whiteboarded Marty's face out. Which
I got a better whiteboard. I just grabbed one last night for Ford, for Marty after I scribbled. But
the scribble was cool, though.
Yeah, scribble was okay. But,
I liked it.
But now I've got. Actually, I can. We can play with it. Just
what are you gonna do? Put ears on me or something?
No. Boom. Come on. Well, no, that's the wrong one. Okay. Sometimes there we go. See, Steve. Now you're incognito.
Okay, nice. Whitetails Unlimited. There you go.
Yeah, so I'll move it back over here just in case we don't want to see who comes in the door. There we go. We'll take that out of there. Yeah. We can do all kinds of things. We put scrolling text across the bottom, Yeah,
it was very cool. We had a good show last night. It was very informative, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Marty was in, Matt McKenzie was in,
yep.
Conservation Officer, and Rudy.
Rudy.
Where's Rudy tonight?
Yeah, where's Rudy tonight? Sleeping.
You called it, man. He ain't
sleeping.
coming.
He's sleeping.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes with Rudy.
Well, and I get it, too.
You gotta work,
but still.
You gotta work, It's not that he was out hunting or cat arousing, But,
exactly.
Yeah, so there you can check it out there. Remind folks, head on out to our title sponsors. Presidents, that's Presidents One Stop, I believe is where it is. I don't think they're going to put it in the liquor store, but Presidents, look for it. It's a 50 caliber Whitetails Unlimited camouflage muzzleloader, Traditions muzzleloader. And we're going to give that away Saturday the 26th. Is that the right date? Yes.
Sounds right,
It is the right date. We'll give that away. That's one of our title sponsors. Then the other title sponsor is the Topside, and I want to say Tavern. Is that? I think it's appropriate. They just have it listed as Topside on the door.
Yeah.
And that's what I took. Topside on Ondossigan Road.
Number one.
There you go.
So we'll just go with that.
We'll go with that. They've got the other Traditions 50 caliber camouflage Whitetails Unlimited muzzleloader. We're giving away two.
Now, this is the first time you guys have ever given away two of them.
Yeah. Well, it's because we're simulcasting on WNXR.
Yeah.
So we're on two stations, so we wanted two guns.
I see, yeah.
And they sent enough prizes, the hat and a shirt for Washburn Hardware to give away two each night.
Nice.
2 hats, 2 shirts.
And and you have to stop at these places to register.
You got to stop in and register, and that's where you're going to pick your prize up too.
Yep.
Unlike tonight, we are going to give something away tonight as well from here on the show. Maybe we might give away a couple things. You never know. But
giving away stuff is always good.
Oh yeah, I've got the names for today
already
from Washburn Hardware. Oh yeah, they text me.
Okay, do you want to wait on it for a little bit, make people listen?
Yes, make people listen.
Do that.
Absolutely.
Kind of forcing them, but that's all right.
Well, no, not. Well, I guess that's called forced listenership. Yeah,
it's just proper promotion, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
but I've got the names,
and I don't even know what the names are. They used to text both of us, but I don't get the text, so that's fine.
Really?
No. Yeah. Last year, but that's all right.
That's all right.
Just one more text I don't have to read. You got
it.
Kidding.
No kidding. We're okay with that.
But yeah.
Okay, so we talked about where to go and register for prizes. Right. We talked about that it's on WJJH 96.7 and it's on WNXR 107.3 tomorrow night it won't be because we'll have football
on NXR.
Yeah, it'll be football on NXR. You can't interrupt the Packers.
Right. Well, we can now. I mean, this season's.
Well, this is okay here. Yeah, we're safe over here. But anyway.
Are the Packers a late game tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Okay.
It's a Sunday night game.
All right.
We do have a shoulder mount that we're going to give away. So just look up Deer Hunters Roundup on Facebook, and it'll take you right to our page. That's where I want you to upload your photos. We have uploads of. You should be able to.
Yep.
If I've got it opened up so you can post and you can upload. So
there's been some nice bucks shot today, so we're hoping people. The thing is, the phone lines are open 715-682-2727.
Yep.
You got to call in, brag about your buck. Jim's manning the phones right now. We'll get them posted on the air here for you, and then get to that Facebook page and upload those photos. You can't win if you don't do it.
That's right.
So.
And if I get bored tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll download the pictures from the Facebook page, and while we're going along here, I can put them up on the web stream too.
There you go. I mean, why are you trying to make more work for yourself, dude?
Because it's fun.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. But now that would be cool.
We could do that too. Well, we can make a slideshow basically that we'll put up there.
Yeah.
So people can see them. That maybe didn't go to Facebook.
Well, the other thing is, too, you can go to deerhuntersroundup.com, and it goes to the other Facebook page, but we can push it over to yours.
Okay.
And so people can post them up if that's an easier way to remember it, because you get online, you're going to hit a few of them.
Oh, yeah.
So, but make sure you're getting the right one to upload the photos to. So
on Facebook, it is just Deer Hunters Roundup.
Yes.
That's all I've got for a name, and if you want to do the letters, it's
DHRU.
Facebook.com. Yeah. It's HCG DHRU.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Heartland Communications Group.
Okay.
Yep. HCG
Forgot
DHRU. That's what we have. So it's Facebook.com /HCG. I was going to do the Alpha Bravo thing. Henry, Charlie. What's G?
I'm already confused,
What's
but
G?
You got it. Gopher. I don't know.
Okay, Gopher. There you go.
It works. So,
dipshit.
Hey, there you go.
Holy crap.
Yeah, whatever you want to put in there.
Runs.
That works too.
Underwear.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you doing? You Facebooking people or what?
Well, I'm just
Trying
getting the links put out there and stuff like that so people can follow us and find out and get those pictures in. But we got lots to talk about tonight. The only thing I wanted to just run down real quick for people that are interested, I don't know if you're interested in, but some college football scores.
There you go.
The Badgers did pound on Purdue a little bit, 49-20. Ohio State just squeaked by Michigan State 17-16. So here's a good question for you. Is Ohio State still deserve to be ranked number 2 in the nation? Nebraska over Maryland 28-7, and Indiana shut out Illinois 28-0. At the half, it was Indiana over Michigan by 7-3.
Ooh.
So I wish you had a TV in here, but
I don't.
Yeah, I know, but that's all right. But it would really be nice. It would have been really nice for Wisconsin fans to see Ohio State lose and Michigan lose.
That would be good.
I think, if I'm correct, does Michigan play Ohio State yet, or did they already play? They got to play next week, don't they?
I think they play next week.
So
I think they do.
So, if everything goes right, I forget who the Badgers have next week, but Badgers should be playing for the Big Ten championship.
Yes.
And more than likely won against Ohio State or Michigan.
Yep.
And boy, if they could beat them, that would really give them a shot at the national championship.
Yes and no.
Well, let me hear the no.
Because the way those bozos that do the voting talk.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them, I was watching a football game last weekend, and he was talking, do you pick the 1 loss, blah, 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 from this one, or the 2 loss from the Big Ten?
Well, but the thing is
I can't vote for someone with 2 losses. Oh, get out.
How can you not take the Big Ten champion to be in the into you have a number 2 ranked team, you have a number 3 ranked team.
Yep.
And Wisconsin, they were 7th going into this. But if Michigan loses,
Yep.
how can you not leapfrog Wisconsin over Michigan?
Yeah.
Because then it would be an Ohio State and Wisconsin Big Ten championship game.
Yep.
And then, but look what Wisconsin, they took them to overtime and should have won that game. But
Yep.
let's.
I know.
Whatever.
I know, but that's I hate the way it's voted on.
Yeah.
That's my biggest complaint.
The Big Ten doesn't get any respect.
Oh, none. No.
at all.
You're not
So,
the SEC or who's another one that they always? That's the
AP.
SEC. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The
leagues.
Yeah. They don't get it, and but Wisconsin should be, I'm hoping, man, it would be a good year to have them do it. Good job, Paul Chris is doing down there. So.
Oh yeah, he's doing a great job actually.
So that's what we got. So
that's what we got.
You wanna? Should we pay some bills right now and then come back to it?
I can do that.
Right.
I can do that. So, we were telling you to post them pictures of the buck because we're giving away the Lake and Sky full shoulder mount.
That's right. That's right.
And I just happened to look at the screen and say, "Hey, we're going to hear from Lake and Sky." So let's do that.
Hunters, are you looking for a dependable, reliable taxidermist who knows how important it is to hang your trophy on the wall? Someone with 30 years of experience, a die-hard hunter, fisherman, trapper, and bear guide himself? Lake and Sky Taxidermy in Mason is at your service. Open every day except Saturdays. You can call for an appointment. All capes are commercially tanned, and only the highest quality forms are used. Lake and Sky will skin and quarter for free with your mount. Hunters, you can't beat that. It'll give you more time to celebrate. Check out Lake Sky Taxidermy on Facebook or call 715-413-1225. Happy hunting.
O'Brien C-Store at Highway 2 at Iron River, the new Calumet store, locally owned and operated for over 40 years. Same great owners. Open from 5:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, 5:30 a.m. till 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. O'Brien C-Store is helping with the online registration. Deer license available and also deer corn. Deer hunters, start your day off right with hot food for breakfast or lunch. Liquor sales along with the coldest beer in the beer cave. Need a car wash? Bring your car by O'Brien C-Store for a touchless car wash, or you can also do it yourself. O'Brien C-Store, Highway 2 and 9 River, open daily, 5:30 a.m. Drawing every day during deer season, 10 a.m. until the following day. Must be 21 years and older.
Come on in, grab a seat and catch the Green Bay games at Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road in the town of Barksdale. Get ice cold bucket specials of your favorite beer. Drink free from score to score when your name is drawn. After each Green Bay score, have a special shot on the house. Get your free entry during each Green Bay game for game day prizes and your free entry for the grand prize drawings. See Topside Tavern for details. Topside Tavern, where the beer is ice cold and the bartenders are sizzling hot. Topside Tavern on Ondossigan Road in the town of Barksdale. Don't miss out on happy hour every Monday through Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can trust Schroffnagel Auto Glass workmanship for lasting results. Schroffnagel Auto Glass installers are certified annually and uses industry-leading sealants. Schroffnagel Auto Glass can fix or repair your cracked or chipped auto glass at your home, your workplace, or at their store on Lakeshore Drive, Ashland. Schroffnagel Auto Glass also carries truck toppers and tonneau covers. Online at schroffnagelsglass.com.
Done right, right on time. Schroffnagel's Auto Glass.
Deer Hunters Week is where all the action is at the Saxon Pub, the Rack Shack. Need help to register your deer? They will enter it online for you. Food and drink specials all week long. The Big Buck Contest has large cash prizes. Check out the details on the Saxon Pub Facebook page. Gun drawings Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30. With a lot of chances for you to win. Chili cook-off on Saturday the 26th. Judging starts at 7:30. All this week, the Saxon Pub, downtown Saxon.
Hey, welcome back to the 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup, presented by Presidents in Superior and Topside on Ondossigan Road, Washburn. Stop on out there and register for a muzzle loader, a Traditions camouflaged muzzle loader, available from each location. One at Presidents, one at Topside. Yes, indeed. And don't forget to head on down to Washburn Hardware. Register for a Whitetails Unlimited hat and shirt. Twice they're giving two pairs. They're giving a pair away, two a night. Gosh, that just is confusing for me. I'm not used to having two prizes like that.
Here, Ray, Ray Stewart's checking in tonight, and I'll
Is he?
tell you what. Last night I was not picking my nose, Ray. I was actually scratching it. So
Yeah, you got to be careful.
when you get that whisker that's
Yep.
growing out of your nose there,
Oh,
the
yeah.
hair, one hair, I was sitting there doing that, and I saw it last night, and I'm like, doggone it. And then sure enough, who's got to
enough.
point it out? Ray
Yeah.
Stewart.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that was a mistake, Ray.
So
now
what
I'm going to
did-
have to, you're done. Yeah.
So I'm assuming
my mistake.
He's
You know,
yeah. Get right in and get it knuckle deep.
make sure we get that camera. So he sends me a message here. Check your phone. So,
Check your phone. Why is he
man.
going to do a trick, Ray?
I don't. Yeah, Ray. If I would, I've done worse things. You forget I was on the Springer Show. So
Yeah, we know this.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't double dog dare Steve.
No. And yeah, that was a long time ago, Skip.
I
December.
know.
I think it was December 17th of 2007. I officially became white trash. So
You're from northern Wisconsin. You're in white trash
It's ex-
anyway.
it's expected,
It's just
so.
expected. We're
But-
backwoods.
yeah, that's right.
We squeal like a pig.
We have Marty Davidson's going to be calling in
Is he?
tonight with his
Cool.
gadget. So we've got him. I
got it. Ready to
think
rock.
sometime he's just probably just getting out of the woods right now, illegally hunting and stuff
See that?
like that. So
See? Right there.
you're way on.
I'm on it, man. I'm on it. I told you.
Yeah, not sure if Matt's going to be in tonight. He might be, but that's okay. He said he'd let us know.
Yeah.
And the guy is a busy guy.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Conservation warden, you bet.
absolutely.
This is the busy time of year.
And the other thing is, I did have a couple of requests for some songs.
Really?
Obviously, yeah. The one was the old classic, Second Week of Deer Camp.
Okay.
That's an old tradition that you have that one.
I got it ready to
And
go.
then the other one was, I wish I would have wrote it down. Can't remember, but Shad Rap something.
Oh, one of the Shad Rap
yeah.
ones.
So, and I don't remember which
We
one
shoot,
it was.
there it is, or
So I
can
don't
tell you.
remember what it was. So
I can tell you what we have. Shoot, there it is. I like big bucks, or the
I think it
one
was I
that's-
think Big Bucks.
or the one that's set to Queen. We are the champions. We
Oh.
will rock you. We are the We are
Yeah.
We are the deer hunters.
Yeah, we could do that too.
So we got all those. Yep, and we got the 30. We got I got the Second Week of Deer Camp.
And you know what? I think, like last year, some of the ones I like are the old classic, nothing to do with deer hunting, the old classic
heavens no.
Ray Stevens ones.
I got to go in the other room and find it. I got a CD that has it on there.
Well, and we don't have to do it tonight if it,
But I got some.
yeah, there was a couple of them. Which was,
Well, I got right now. I've got it here. I got It's Me Again, Margaret.
that's always a good
the
one.
day I tried to teach Charlene McKenzie how to drive.
What was the wrestling one?
Oh, that's the Blue Cyclone.
Yeah,
Ballad-
the Blues Cycle.
Ballad of the, I got that up here.
That one is a classic, and I like it.
That's a funny one.
Yeah. So if we could do something like that,
Oh, yeah, we got
get
that
those
too.
in. But people got to call in your deer kill. You want to brag about that buck that you shot today?
Mm-hmm.
It was actually, even though it was a little bit brisk today, it wasn't that bad being out in the woods. I went out for a couple hours
Yeah.
today, and didn't see anything. But the thing is that I missed that time getting in the woods and just sitting there, whether I see nothing
Right.
or not. And it was actually not bad sitting there.
Sure.
And Didn't see anything but a couple of squirrels. That was it. And I heard a few shots around me, so I know people are shooting. And we've got some bucks here. I'll read what I've got already here. Kurt Larson shot himself an 8-pointer. Kai Patrick Jalma, his very first buck. He's out hunting, and he got himself a 7-pointer.
Wow.
So congratulations, Kai. Nice buck. And we'll have to get that picture posted. It's a nice looking buck.
Absolutely.
Courtney Pack with her first buck. It's a spike horn. Dustin Angen of Marengo, I believe he shot a spike.
Cool.
And Kathy Schutte of Marengo shot herself a fork horn. So
cool.
That's what I have right now.
I'm glad you added fork horn to the end of there because we just said shot herself. I was going to say no.
No. Didn't shoot herself. And I know there's more, and the phone lines are open, and Jim is waiting to take down the information on your deer kill, and if you want to brag about it or whatever, 715-682-2727, or send us a message on the Facebook page. You know, with the smartphones now, anybody can get one out. And you know what? We do need to get a picture of that buck that Marty shot. And he caught me at a bad time when he sent it to me.
Okay.
And it actually was a very nice buck, a 12-pointer that he got in bow season.
Wow.
And I was busy at the time, and when he sent it to me, and I'm like, nice. And he goes, that's all you have to say is nice? Look at that.
Wow.
That is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know if they can get that on the camera up there, but we'll
Send
get that one. We'll get that on the Facebook page.
Yeah, I was going to say,
stuff,
pop it in.
But we got to cover his face. You know, just leave the eyes open. So
I'll send it. Well, yeah.
I'll Photoshop it for you.
Well, I got Photoshop over here.
Well, we'll send it to you. Then.
Send it to me. We can.
There's another one of it right there, sitting in the back.
Oh, okay.
Nice buck, 12-pointer.
Without him in it.
Without him in it. And the thing is, if you look at that picture, I think he's put on some weight, or I think he's still in the turtle shell because he just had back surgery.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like he's still in the turtle shell.
And last night when he was here, he did look like he was a little stiff and moving around. He just got it off, so we wish him the best. And,
absolutely.
We wish Matt the best in chasing him down and tasing him and stuff. So
that's what I got to find.
The tase?
Yeah, I got to find my taser.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you want to see him tased? Next time he's here, I'm going to let you tase him.
Well, yeah, the barbs are just the thing, because I've got a taser that I can just hit him.
Yeah, we're going to hit him with that.
Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah, we got taser. We can hit him, you know.
Absolutely.
The barbed one we don't need. We got the one that
it'd just be funny, so he just, when he flip and flops that, you know.
Well, we got to put him on the ground first so we don't break his back again.
Yeah, so if we can get him on the ground and just keep zapping him, then when he's rolling and flopping and stuff, we don't get hurt, so. But
watch a couple of them cop shows where they give him again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, well. All right. So what the hell do we want to talk about? I have no clue.
Well, we go into a song, and
we can do that.
Is he on the phone in there, or is he talking to himself?
Well, phone line lit up.
Okay, so
we
can you do the Ballad of the Blue Cyclone?
I have got that ready to go.
Let's do her.
I have got that.
I love it. Ray Stevens, classic.
Yeah, Ray Stevens is lots of fun. All right, so I'm waiting to see if he's going to come running down the hall for just a second.
No, that's all right.
All right, here we go. Ballad of the Blue Cyclone.
Well, the wife went out of town about a year or so back and left me at home by myself to batch. And after 5 straight nights of TV, I was ready to scream. So I called up this beer-drinking buddy of mine. I said, Bill, I ain't having a real good time. He said, why don't we go to the wrestling matches and let off a little steam? The main event was a spider from parts unknown with his trusted partner, the Blue Cyclone. They were taking on a team that never had been beat. Now, I had never seen the matches before, and the crowd was backed up plumb out the door, but me and old Bill lucked out and got ringside seats. Well, then they rang the bell, and all hell broke loose. My legs were shaking like a rubber goose. I'd never seen anything like this, not even in the war. The Cyclone put the Vulture in an airplane spin, then he body slammed him, and he did it again. I swear I didn't see how that old boy could take much more. It was right about then, in the thick of things, my buddy Bill threw a chair in the ring, and that's when I knew we'd better be heading for the door. Cause I saw the Cyclone looking at us, and he's rubbing his head and starting to cuss, and I knew if he caught us, he'd break Bill's neck for sure. Well, where we parked wasn't too far, and Bill ran so fast he beat me to the car. He locked the doors and wasn't about to let anybody in. And I turned around and the Cyclone was there, and he said, "Hey, punk, you forgot your chair." And by the look in his eyes, I knew that this was the end. And then he body slammed me 2 or 3 times, and he put his arms around me from behind, and then he pile drive me right there in the hard concrete. Broke both my arms, 3 of my ribs. It's the closest I've ever come to being killed, and that's the last thing I remember before he put me to sleep. Blue cyclone, blue cyclone. Well, I woke up in a hospital bed just thinking I believe I could have took him if I hadn't been drinking. So the next time we meet, I won't be on no bench. Cause I hadn't been the same since we had that fight, and I see that Cyclone in my dreams at night. I'll never be satisfied till I get revenge. So I called up Bill and told him my plan. All he said was, "Right on, man, I'd do the same darn thing if it'd been me." It all happened so quick when that car door slammed. It must have broke something, cause the door lock jammed. He was already down, he's gone time I got free. Bill said, "Since you're thinking about taking him again, I know 2 old boys that weigh 210. They'd take on a grizzly with a switch in the woods at night." Well, we talked it over, and they said they's willing. They'd stop at nothing short of a killing. Said, "The horse will back you as long as you wanna fight." So we all went down to the Hammerlock Bar to hang out with all the wrestling stars and waited for the Blue Cyclone to hit the door. Well, after a while, he finally appeared and sat down at the bar and ordered a beer, and he barely took a sip before I stepped to the middle of the floor. I yelled, "Hey, Cyclone, remember me? I'm the guy you put to sleep. Only this time you can see I'm not alone." "You see them 2 big dudes over there?" And the Cyclone looked, said, "Over where?" And I turned around, and I'm a son of a gun, they is gone. Well, the Cyclone looked at me and grinned. He said, "Okay, punk, here we go again. Seems to me that some guys never learn." And then he waded through them tables and chairs, put a full Nelson on me and grabbed my hair, and when he threw me to the floor, I was starting to get concerned. The next thing I remember, they was carrying me in, and the doctor said, "Oh, no, you again?" I said, "Doctor, how long do you think it'll be this time?" He said, "Boy, if you don't leave the Cyclone alone, one of these days you ain't going home. You'll need the Undertaker services, not mine." He's the meanest wrestler the ring has ever known. He'll make you groan, he'll make you moan, he'll lay you prone and break your bones. Blue Cyclone, the Blue Cyclone.
Shift into savings now at your local Kubota dealer. Instead of shoveling snow this season, get a Kubota BX tractor with a 6-year limited powertrain warranty and financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months. Plus, your choice of PTO-powered front-mounted blowers, snow blades, and rotary brooms. Now through December 31st, 2016. Call toll-free 1-800-794-4992 for details about costs and terms. For complete warranty details, see Kubota.com or your authorized Kubota dealer.
The Lulich family, serving your family since 1961, locally owned and operated, Highway 63, Mason, Wisconsin.
So, you think you're heading out to the hunting shack and leaving me at home with a shovel for all that snow? You know it's going to snow as soon as you leave.
Well, maybe you should go see the sharpest guys in town, Axle Saw and Tool Sharpening, and check out the new Toro snowblower. These Toro snowblowers are powerful enough to handle the wet, heavy snow and easy enough for you to handle.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah, and while you're there, check out the John's Red Chainsaw so you can get the wood pile done while I'm out chasing trophy deer.
I don't think so.
See the sharpest guys in town, Axle Saw and Tool Sharpening, West Main Street, Ashland, for a dependable John's Red Chainsaw and Toro snowblower that'll never let her down.
Attention hunters looking for the best bang for your buck? At Washburn IGA, your other superstore, you're in luck. Here's the facts. Whether it be milk, cookies, bread or snacks, beer, liquor, or a bottle of wine, it's all just fine when you stop on in to Washburn IGA and Spirits by the Bay. Unsure of what to get? Shoot on over to the deli and you'll be set. They have lunch specials served daily. Washburn IGA, open 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. plus 24-hour pay at the pump service. Washburn IGA, your other superstore and your deer hunting supplies headquarters.
Hunters, are you looking for a dependable, reliable taxidermist who knows how important it is to hang your trophy on the wall? Someone with 30 years of experience, a die-hard hunter, fisherman, trapper, and bear guide himself? Lake and Sky Taxidermy in Mason is at your service. Open every day except Saturdays. You can call for an appointment. All capes are commercially tanned, and only the highest quality forms are used. Lake and Sky will skin and quarter for free with your mount. Hunters, you can't beat that. It'll give you more time to celebrate. Check out Lake Sky Taxidermy on Facebook or call 715-413-1225. Happy hunting.
When it comes to wild game processing, Pierce's Sausage Kitchen in Ashland is second to none. After you bag that deer, drop it off, and they'll take care of the skinning, processing, cutting, wrapping, and freezing for you. Plus, they make the best sausage, pepperoni, bratwurst, and venison bacon. Pierce's Sausage Kitchen is also a drop-off point for the Wisconsin Deer Donation Program, approximately 3.5 miles south of Ashland off Sanborn Avenue on Dahlstrom Road. For the best wild game processing, give Pierce's a call at 682-3742.
2016 Deer Hunters Roundup. It is 5:02. That means we need to say WJJH, Ashland, WNXR, Iron River. There.
Taking care of business.
We are safe again.
How are we doing on the, what is the Hunters forecast coming up? I was wondering what we have coming up. Did you end up getting one yet?
I didn't put it up there, but it'll take me just a second here to hit the...
The reason I'm wondering is because I heard rumors that we were supposed to be near 40 again next week. So,
all right, well, let's see. We don't give a hoot what happens tonight. So partly sunny tomorrow with a high near 28. Well, I guess Marty does. So
Marty does.
Scattered flurries tonight before 9, then partly cloudy with a low around 16. A little windy, Marty, so you might want to wear a muffler. Monday looks mostly sunny, a high near 32. And the wind, they're not saying too bad there. South wind at around 5 on Monday. Tuesday, chance of rain, snow between 1 and 5, then a chance for snow after 5. Mostly cloudy with a high near 36. Wednesday, snow is likely before 11, then a chance of rain and snow between 11 and 5. Chance of snow after 5, cloudy, high near 36. Turkey Day looks like a chance of rain and snow, mostly cloudy, high near 36. Chance of rain and snow Friday, high near 37. Mostly cloudy on Saturday with a high near 39. So
next week is going to be near 40 degrees.
Yeah.
Next weekend.
Yeah, it's right around, in the 30s, 40s.
Not bad.
No, for November, that's pretty good. I mean, I remember some deer seasons where I was out there and it was, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 below.
I can remember.
I've had a couple of them.
Yeah, I can remember about 15 years back, and it was my mother-in-law's funeral. It was on the opening day of deer season,
wow.
And it was so warm that I actually, when we got home later that afternoon, I went to hunt that night. I took a walk out.
Sure.
I basically was hunting in a T-shirt because it was that warm. It was a beautiful day, so she was looking over us that day, and
I remember hunting on Thanksgiving a few years back. It was, raining.
Yeah.
It wasn't cold,
Yeah.
but it was raining, But, I remember putting all the heavy blaze orange away and going for the blaze orange vest.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, well, no, it was a couple years after that. It was warm as well because I remember we were building our house. We were putting windows in. Me and Patrick and Charles, my brother-in-laws, we were putting windows in my house on Christmas Eve, and it was warm.
Yeah.
That day too. So
crazy stuff.
So so not too bad if we can get through some of this, get through November and part of December with it not being so bad. Then once we hit after the first of the year, what do we got? 2 months of solid winter, and then it's the downhill. It's downside of it going to. Jeez, I'll tell you, that's depressing news, Jim. Michigan over Indiana right now, about to start the fourth quarter, 20-10.
They got a chance. You got 15 minutes yet.
Yeah, not possible. I mean, it was.
You never know.
obviously they're turning it up. So
yeah,
very sad to hear that. Hey, but Jim, if you're listening, why don't you come back in here? You had a message from
he's got
Dustin.
a phone ringing.
Oh,
He's
does
got
he?
one, yeah.
Dustin Engen wanting to know how we found out about his buck. It doesn't matter how we found out, Dustin. We know. We know.
We've got people.
And we've got people all over that. Our people know other people
that have people.
See? So, yeah. But the deer kill that we have reported in right now, Kurt Larson with an 8-pointer, Kai Patrick Jalma with his first buck, a 7-pointer, very nice looking one, and Courtney Pack with her first buck, a spike horn, Dustin with a spike, and Kathy Schutte with a fork horn out of the Marengo area.
Way to go, Kathy.
Yeah. So here's, I was sent a picture of Kai Patrick's buck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
get that on Facebook there.
Gonna have to. Look at that. Look at him, proud little hunter right there.
Awesome.
Isn't that something?
That's great.
That's his first one.
Wow. Is he doing a mentored hunt?
Must be.
Yeah, must be because he's about 10 years old. Maybe 11.
10 years old. Yeah, it's his first hunt. So yeah.
There you go. Mentored hunt. Gotta love that. I love that. That is. I really want to get. I'm going to go and get a license just because if the grandsons don't get deer tomorrow morning, then I want to take one of them out on one day in the morning, and I'll do another one another day.
Yeah.
Just so I can go out with the.
Well, and
kids.
my grandson Garrett, we call him the G-Man. He's 5 years old, and this kid just lives, eats, breathes hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
He's with his dad right now, and stuff. But this guy here, it's camo, everything, Under Armour camo, and if it's Under Armour camo, the kid is you've paid her, and I'll tell you what, he wishes because I would take him bow hunting with me, and we sit in the blind, and he wants to. Can I shoot it, Grandpa? Can I shoot it? I'm no. Someday you'll be able to. Not too much longer. 5 more years is gonna for a mentor hunt is gonna seem like a lifetime for this little guy.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, he loves being in the woods. I've never seen a 5-year-old like this little guy in the woods. He is off doing his own thing, and he'll trim trees and branches. He'll cut, stuff off the ground to clear lanes and stuff like that. And I'll never forget the one time I was out in the woods with him, and I've got some nice trails out of my property and stuff like that. And so we're walking, I can't, keep up with him anymore, and stuff like that, because he is all over. He's just a boy in the woods, and he doesn't fear anything.
Yeah.
And I remember I said, okay, we've gone far enough. Let's turn around and head back to the house. He goes, I'm not going. I said, well, Grandpa's going. So I turn around and start walking back down the trail. I turn around and look every once in a while, standing there watching me to see how far, because, I'm thinking he's going to get scared and come running.
No.
This kid here, I get to where the trail starts to turn, and I turn around and look. He backs up to hide behind the tree. And I'm like, you little stinker, you get your hind end over here. And but I'll tell you what, he's loving it. And when you talk about this mentor hunt in 5 years.
Oh, yeah, he's ready for it.
He's more than ready right now, boy. I'll tell you that. And everything's camo. And he will fight with everybody in the morning to make sure he's wearing camo to go to school.
Yeah.
So
he likes it.
He loves it.
Nothing wrong with that.
And when I went to get a couple things for hunting season here the other night, we're at L&M, and he starts throwing stuff into the cart. And he throws this pouch thing. Grandpa, this is what I do. I got to wear it over my shoulder like this and pack stuff in the back. And I said, well, Grandpa's got one of them. Why don't you just use Grandpa's? No, I got to have my own.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah.
A
lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, it is. Kids, I think that's why when they come up with this mentored hunt thing before you take the hunter safety course, I mean that's awesome.
Yeah.
I wish I would have had that years ago.
I really didn't really know a whole lot about it, and stuff like that. But it's a good deal.
It's a great deal.
And I hope more and more people do take advantage of it. But the thing is, like you and I were discussing earlier, after the show last night, I ran home and and it's snowing and blowing pretty good.
Sure.
And it seemed like it was just starting. So I get home and. My wife and I have dinner, and Jenny made a nice dinner and stuff. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, man, I should have picked up one of those little buddy heaters or whatever to put in my blind. Yeah. And she's like, well, you want to take a run back to Ashland? Well, okay, let's go. And the roads were terrible last night coming back and everything, but we came back up, and I said to her, what's disappointing is that deer hunting. And correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't seem like it's as big now as it was when you and I were
it's not
15 years ago, 20 years ago.
It's not.
I mean, the town was dead, and yes, the storm, had
had
a lot
little
to
bit
do
to
with it. But still, Skip, it's just been the last couple of years. You don't see the gas stations packed on the night before. The grocery stores packed. The Walmarts and all that are packed with people going in getting last minute things. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean,
I don't think you're wrong.
And just talking to people, because it's like people would get that fever pitch about getting out, and nobody shows up for work on the Friday before deer season because everybody's got to get out to the woods, get out to the shack. And I mean, I'm
with you.
20 years ago, I was like, man, I had the gun out and my clothes out, everything's ready, and I'm just itching. I couldn't sleep all night before deer season. Now, dude, I'll tell you what. I slept till 8:30 this morning, got up, and I was just like, and Jenny's like going out. I'm like, can I just relax? And what's for breakfast? And she's like, well, some hunter you're turning out to be. And I'm like, when you work as much as we do, though, too, you get tired, and especially when you're getting older like us, it's like, I want to sleep, but correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think you're wrong, but I think what has happened is the circumstance of hunting, okay? Well, just like the big family farms. We don't have a lot of big family farms. We don't have huge hunting parties anymore. I mean, when I first started out, I hunted with my father, and we hunted down in the Barnes area, and we had a group of 15 that we hunted with. Yeah. Including my father and myself, Right. So, I mean, 15 guys out.
That's a lot of guys.
Yeah. And we'd cover one whole big old, a logging camp, basically, on all the roads, and then we'd start driving after 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, this is where you were sitting. So you were sitting for one drive. Yeah. Then you'd join, and you'd be in the next one. You're on the big drive. Yep. I think that's changed there, and you can buy a license after midnight last night. Yeah. You couldn't do that.
Yeah, you never could do that. And you're right, but it just, to me, it also just seems like, why would you have to wait till Saturday morning or after midnight when, deer hunting used to be so huge? Yeah. And I mean, and the government, the state, has to see a decline in license. And I mean, I don't know if they'll ever admit that. But I mean, and it's something that maybe we should ask Matt when he gets back in and stuff. But I mean, it's like, where I live in Marengo, I've got 80 acres down there, and I'll tell you what, I'd see deer all the time. I mean, big bucks would come through my property. I grabbed the deer cam out tonight and looked at the chip. I've got more turkeys than anything, but and it was really neat, and I'll have to post the picture, is that I had a little buck in there eating with 9 turkeys.
Wow.
And the turkeys are all around the buck eating. And I'm just like, I'm just not seeing them in my area, the giant bucks like we used to see all the time.
There's a couple of guys I know that said they've seen more bucks this year than they have last year, and so on and so forth. I honestly, it's the predator. Yeah. That's what's done it to us.
You think so?
I really do.
You really do, eh?
I really do.
Well,
there was a reason the gray wolf was extinct. Yeah. I mean, there was a reason that our forefathers decided to get rid of it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's depressing because, I just don't, and my wife would call me, there's a big buck in the yard. You want your buck now? And I'm like, but they used to literally come and eat right in the yard. And they'd be, I mean, the best one, and I've told this story in the past, is, quite a few years back, and we got time for this? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Quite a few years back. My sister was up from Arizona. She was coming over for dinner that night. Well, it's quite a few years ago because our daughter was still in school. And I got home from work, and I said to Jenny, I'm going to go out and bow hunt for a little bit. And my sister was supposed to come. I said, I'll be back before she's here for supper. So I walk across my driveway, and there's a little field there. And right off the corner of the field, these 3 huge bucks come walking into the field. And I got all these round bales in the field. So I dropped down behind one of the bales of hay, and my heart is just pounding in my chest because there was 2 big 8s and 1 smaller 6, but he was a nice size 6. I'm laying on the ground, Skip. And I'm looking around that bale of hay, and there's a big 8-pointer following the edge of the hill that we live on towards the house. The little 6 was going along the other edge of the woods behind me, but the biggest 8-pointer I've ever seen coming right at me, and the wind's blowing at me, and my heart is just pounding. I'm like, this can't be this easy. So I get behind the bale, I get up on my knees, and I knock an arrow, and I'm pulling it back, and got my back, because the way he's coming, he's going to walk within 10 yards of me
where
that bale of hay is. And I've got that thing pulled back, and I'm waiting, nothing. So I let it down, and I get back down on the ground, and I look around the bale of hay, and there's that big buck. He's about 45 yards from me, and he's at full alert, and he's staring at the house. I look over at the house. There's my wife in the driveway, standing there. She takes a step towards me, and I get behind that bale of hay, and I'm shaking my hands. No. And so she turns, and she starts jogging down the driveway. I look at that buck, and he's watching her, and then I'm thinking, well, she's going for a run, and this buck is just watching her. All of a sudden, she gets even with me in the field, turns, and comes running into the field. My heart just sunk right there. I turned around, look, all three of those bucks took off and ran to the corner of the field. And she comes jogging up. She goes, "Wow, that was some big bucks." And I'm like, yeah, they were. And she goes, they'll be back when I go. She says, "Well, I just came to let you know your sister's not coming for supper, and I'm going to town to pick up her daughter." And I'm like, that's it. She turned around and left. And I sat there just totally numb. And I'm like, Skip, I'm not kidding you. If I'd have shot that buck,
I know
I would have gave up bow hunting for the rest of my life because there was no way I was ever going to shoot one that big again.
Wow.
And so, I got up, and like a little kid, I'm just dragging my bow behind me, and I walked back to the house and just sat on the couch for about a half hour, just totally numb. And people are like, "Did that ever really happen?" That really happened.
Well, I believe you.
So
I believe
totally
you.
Depressing. And I'm depressed about it now, and I'm just like, I don't even want to go deer hunting again. So, but that's what I'm saying. That's when we used to see the big bucks and all that stuff, and now I'm not. I've never seen a large one except when I left here last night. There was a nice one on the side of the road here, just down by Service Master.
Yeah.
But yeah. So.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few big bucks throughout the years of hunting. The very first year that I went, I was 12 years old, I got the old Winchester lever action 30-30.
That's all I use.
That's what Dad, he got that from his dad and gave it to me. And
my dad gave me the same one 30-some years ago, and that's what I've been using. And he actually, before he passed away this last summer, my dad and my mom gave my grandson Garrett another 30-30 Winchester, a really nice one for when he gets older. So
that's cool.
Yeah. So it's a good gun.
Oh, yeah, it's a
open
great gun.
Sights.
Yep, open sights. Yep. It's open sights. It's fine. It's a great brush gun, and that's what we live in. We live in the brush.
That's right.
It's good for you. But now it's 12 years old, and I had my extra shell in my hand. I'm sitting there rotating around, and I happened to look up, and I'm sitting on a stool by a pine.
Yeah.
12 years old, first time out in the woods. Only shot the gun once at the range, Once. Shot it. Boom. Yep. Close up to bullseye. You'll hit a deer.
Yeah.
You don't got to shoot it no more. Never shot a gun, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Biggest damn buck I ever saw come out. I pulled the hammer back. I brought the gun up, and I followed him right across the opening. Didn't shoot.
Forgot to put the bullet in or what?
Buck fever.
Ah.
My brother-in-law.
It happens.
My brother-in-law was stationed down the pipeline from me, and he was watching me because he seen that deer come up, and it walked up the side of the pipeline. He walked right in front of him.
Okay. Hey, Jim, you can come in. We got an extra mic guy. Okay.
Who's on line one?
Marty's on line one.
Marty's on line one. All right.
Do we have an open for him?
Well, I think I can find something that resembles that.
Okay.
And I think it's right there. So if I just type in a number. Okay, and we'll put it up there. Okay, all right, so we want to get, let's see here, that with that, and I'm thinking he might be able to hear what's going on, so I'll let you give the introduction as we play his theme music. How's that sound?
Are you ready for some football?
Whoops.
Stock up and be ready for the next game.
Stop, stupid thing, I forgot to go up here. There we go.
And it's the portion of the show that everybody is looking forward to.
All right.
Mr. Marty Davidson with his Gadget Corner. Marty is the man. He's out there putting his life on the line, trying different products to tell us whether they're good for us or not. Marty.
Steve.
How are you doing there, Guy?
I'm pretty darn good. Am I coming in okay?
You're coming in really good.
All right, good. We don't want to mess this up, you know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Well, just so you boys know, I was actually listening to you on my iPhone for a little bit, right at 4:30. Just put it up tight to my ear because I didn't want to spook any deer that could potentially come in, which they never did. So anyway, so I listened to a little bit of you guys there, yakking a little bit.
Yeah.
So, hey, before we start, one of the guys got a really nice 10-point up here.
Who's
at
that?
Camp Cozy. Joe O'Donohue. It was a dandy. I haven't gotten the chance yet to send it in, but I'll get you the picture of it. And
It was a 10-pointer?
Yeah.
At Camp Cozy.
At Camp Cozy.
Are you guys going to send in a picture of you guys out at the camp? We're looking for pictures for of people at their campsites or shacks and stuff.
Like me, like what? What do you want to see me cooking eggs or something? Or
well, whatever you want to do, but just something comical and something that please have clothes on though.
Well, I could send you a picture of my new toilet. It's one of those burn toilets.
A what? A 5-gallon bucket or what?
No, burn toilet.
It's called Incinolette.
Yeah.
That's another gadget. It runs off of power, and you do the job, and
it burns it up.
This chamber, and it burns it right up. Shoots it outside.
All right.
Yeah. You want to see that?
No.
I can send that to you, Steve.
Baked poop.
No. Yeah. I'll take a pass on that one, Marty.
You were talking about recipes.
Yeah.
How about you, Skip? You want to take a look at that one?
I won't take a look at it. Might have to go have some chili and maybe use it, but
yeah. We ought to start broadcasting live from some of these campsites, huh?
Oh, that could be dangerous.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I got to come in a little bit today from my campsite at least and watch a little of the Badgers take out Purdue. That was kind of fun. Got to see that happen.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the first quarter and stuff, but that was it.
Oh, well, I probably should have been out in my deer stand, but I decided not to. This morning she was a little chilly out there, by the way, that wind and stuff. I only lasted about 2.5 hours. It's kind of short for me, but feet got cold. So that was the end of that. Back in I came. So
okay.
So here's what I got tonight for you guys.
Yeah, what have you got?
Here's what I got. I don't know, maybe I can send you pictures of these too, and you can put it on some Facebook page. But this tonight is a headlight. My good friend Nate over at Washburn Hardware gave me this to actually test out. I tried it out last night. I sent you a picture of me with it right there, if you saw that or not.
Yeah, we saw it. We did see it. And actually, Matt was talking about your poacher lights on your truck, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
He was he?
Yeah. He was very interested in that photo.
They shoot about 40 yards to the side, those lights.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
we call those puddle lights in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Yeah, they're right off the mirror shooting out. Well, anyways, this is kind of an interesting light. It's basically the Coast. It's made by Coast, COAST. It's a 3-headed light. The one thing I kind of like about it is it's got a nice kind of a battery mount on the back of it. It's a rubber enclosed on one side and then hard plastic on the other. You're not really fighting and trying to pick away at getting the batteries out. It's plenty bright. I think it was 750 looms or whatever the looms are now, but it's, we're talking looms, and I don't know what all that means anymore. Lumens or whatever they are, but real bright. The one thing I was kind of wondering how it would work a little bit, but it actually does have an adjustable head. And I thought that was kind of nice because a lot of guys wear the caps and not just the stocking caps. And there's, you want to be able to put that light in the direction you want to go. If you're walking or if you're looking forward, that it does have a nice adjustable top. Now, I think I don't actually have the real retail when Nate gave it to me. I want to say it was like $18 or $19. This is actually a pretty decent little light. I was telling you before, Steve, I'm always kind of worried, gee, do I got to rate these things? These guys are also, you know, they're sponsors, and he's giving me this thing. But I don't have a problem with it. The only thing, like a lot of times with these strap lights over your head, is, you know, they're not. You got to put them on over the hat or whatever, and the baseball cap lights are not. You know, you're not stretching anything over. They're just mounted into the hat. But you never get the brightness. I'm just amazed by how bright this is, and it really is pretty good for that price. It's probably definitely worth it.
And
so,
and that's from Nate up at Washburn Hardware.
Yeah, from Nate
Okay.
at Washburn Hardware.
Okay.
I think he's one of the sponsors.
Yes.
Yep.
And this is a good light, and it's made by Coast. I don't think it's necessarily just for hunting. I used it for that, but I think, you know, bicycle riding or whatever you're doing. Plenty bright. Nice, seems to be well put together. It's not plastic. It's a metal cover over the light here.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's actually a nice light.
Yeah,
though.
that's actually a
pretty
nice light.
decent
Yeah.
light. Yeah.
And like you say, it's just not for hunting. Absolutely not. I use it for. I work underneath desks and inside a box, transmitters and stuff, trying to do wiring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Trying to do wiring, Steve. Don't get alarmed. Don't get alarmed.
Yeah.
And instead of dragging a trouble light in there, you put that light on
Yeah,
on
I
your
get it.
head.
Yeah.
And it's perfect because it's right where you're looking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now the thing on that light, Marty, is it got an adjustable lens on it that can like floodlight it, or more of a?
You know, that was you already beat me to the punch there, because that was going to be the only thing I was going to give it a little downgrade for.
Okay.
It does not. It's just a one. It's a push button, good solid button to push. It's not chintzy at all. It's actually well made, but it does not have an adjustable. You know, some of them have different. Exactly what you said, the floodlight, or it could be a little dimmer if you don't need the brightness.
Mhm.
Some of them are, you got the red light, as well. But that's mainly a lot of hunters you like that as well. But this is just a one push and a bright light. So there is no adjusting to it. So that would have been the only, thing I'd probably pulled away from it. But I'll tell you what, it really is a well-made light. When he gave it to me, he said, try it out. I thought, well, okay, yeah, sure, Nate. Nate's a pretty good pal of mine, and he said, yeah, give this a go on your gadget corner thing and see what you think of it. And I said, well, okay, I'll see what happens. And
Well, good job. So you give it a
yeah,
thumbs
pretty
up,
good.
pal.
I am giving it a thumbs up.
Okay.
And partly for the price.
Yep.
Like I said, I think it was $19.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty darn good light for that.
I
Well,
mean,
Nate's probably listening, so if Marty's wrong, Nate, you can just kick him in the knee.
Well, and I'll tell you what, is I've been looking for a nice light like that, and if that's the case, I might just run up there and get one myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
they
should.
got everything there at that Washburn Hunter. Nate does a pretty good job. They got stuff in there. They got coffee going. You go in there. In fact, a lot of times they stop and just have a cup of coffee and visit with those guys. But yeah, no, it's a nice little hardware store they got over there.
Yeah, excellent.
So what do we decide? What are my numbers? 1 through 12? Is that what we talked about?
Whatever you want them to be. I mean, either that or you can go 5 thumbs up, 7 thumbs up, whatever you want to do. If you got, most people only have 2 thumbs, Dave. So, I mean, whatever, you want to do.
Yeah. And we know 10 is a stretch to count to, so
Yeah.
go 1 to 5. Go 1 to 5.
1 to 5. Okay, so
we
1
know
to
you
5.
can make that.
We're going to go 1 to 5 tonight, and I'll give this a 4. Just for the price and for the build of it. The reason I wouldn't give it a 5 is because of can't adjust the lighting. Could maybe be a 3.5 to 4, but we'll go with 4.
Yeah, solid 4, just because it's a good price.
The 750 lumens, that's one of the higher ones out there. I did see something last night, a flashlight for 1,500 lumens.
1,500?
Yeah, most of them I was looking at was like 300.
Really?
So you're talking flashlight.
Because I thought
Right, I get
750 was like that.
I don't know. I think actually 750 is better. So
really,
Yeah.
From what I've been seeing,
you get the spotlights with the million lumens and.
Yeah, but those are plugged into your truck.
Yeah, but I mean, a million lumens, that's pretty bright. Or you can get the one that
no,
has
that's
the
not
thing.
lumens. That's not lumens. That's going candle.
Oh, candle.
A million
Okay.
candle.
You guys go figure that out. But hey, before I run, I got to tell you a little.
Yeah.
I got to tell you a little side story.
Okay.
Just so you hear this. So after I'm freezing today and I'm coming out of the woods, I get to my truck. Guess who stops by? Another game warden. Not my good friend Matt. Nice young lady from the Bayfield area.
Oh.
And?
Well, she asks me right away for my. Well, she says very nice. She was very polite, very nice, by the way. I'll give the DNR good credit for that. But she checked my license and sent me on my way. I wondered if I'd seen anything. I said, nope. The only thing I've seen is a game warden.
Yeah. Hey, she didn't pistol whip you or lay the boots to you or anything
No,
like that?
She didn't pull out that thing you're always wanting Matt to try on me.
Taser?
Yeah. She didn't tase me.
Obviously, she don't listen to the show then.
Taser.
Because if she listened to the show and saw who you were, she probably would have just started whipping you right there just to get it on camera.
Yeah, I just tried to move along. Don't talk much. Just say hello.
Made no eye contact. Don't look in the eye. Just look at your feet.
Didn't see a deer. Saw about 1,000 blue jays in my corn, and then a game warden.
How many blue jays did you shoot?
Well, I can't. You told me last night. They told me I can't do that. So, of course, I listened to you guys.
All right. And, of course, Marty's Gadgets brought to us by Great Lakes Insurance, so we want to thank them. Yeah. And did you contact them about giving away any shirts or hats yet?
I got a couple hats, or excuse me. Yeah, they gave me a couple hats I can drop off at the office.
I think that would be a good idea.
They're blaze orange hats. We'll get them down there to you guys. I'll send the governor in, and
all right.
You'll drop them off.
Any idea what we're looking at for tomorrow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. I got to pull out of the box.
Does Nate have anything else for you, or maybe your friends up at Custom Archery and Outdoors?
Custom Archery, I definitely was going to talk about those guys, but that I thought I'd maybe do a little midweek because I was going to bring out the Matthews Mission Bow, talk a little bit about that.
That's fine.
But I think what I'm thinking about tomorrow might be the tent. I had got one of those Primos tents.
Yep.
And we're going to go through that. I think I took a few pictures of that. I'll submit these pictures of these things, and
you should.
Maybe between you and Skip, you can figure out how to get them on, put them online or something.
I see the Outdoors with Marty Facebook page was reactivated.
It was.
Yes, so I mean, people can go to that and give you a like and take a look at some of the stuff that you're promoting there too.
Well, I haven't put anything on there. I'm not that. You guys know how to do that.
Oh, you're on there, Marty. Trust me. There's Marty in a diaper sitting in a tree.
Brother.
All right, buddy. We do appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you guys later. See you tomorrow.
Take care. Thank you very much.
All right. Here we go. Our resident gadget guru, Marty. Do I just hang up on him?
Yeah, we just hang up on Marty.
We just hang up on him? Okay. He's hung up on. There we go. Okay. Resident gadget guru, Marty.
Yeah.
Where are we here? Oh, it's 5:33. All right. Well, you know what I think we ought to do? I'm thinking we should go down here and we should do some of this stuff. Whoops.
Oh, before you get into that, I do have a dedication on that.
Okay. Well, I got to stop all.
Okay. Are we going to that?
We'll go into it. We'll go into
it.
The 30-pointer or the second week?
Yep, 30-pointer.
Okay, 30-pointer I got up there.
Okay, the 30-point buck, somebody would like to dedicate it to Courtney from Scott in memory of Pa. And maybe he would like us to tell him that even though Pa isn't here to share in this season, he will forever be in your memories and always in your heart, Courtney. So we know this is Courtney's first hunt without Pa, and they'd like to dedicate the 30-point buck to Courtney.
Awesome sauce, and we've had other requests for it as well. So I'm hoping this is the one you want, Alex.
Let me tell you that. And you know, it's not so much the heat, it is the gosh darn humidity. And you know that, when you sit there in the bed and you're just sweaty, and you go to reach for the water on the nightstand and you slide right out of bed and the wife says, "Stop making so much noise, you're waking me up, go to sleep." Well, let me tell you. Yeah. Times like that make me think about moving up north, Good
idea.
Yeah, I'd do it too. Of course, then I couldn't watch the Packers. The Packers are... Gosh, I like the Packers. I'd do anything for the Packers. Who can forget Vince Lombardi, Back in the glory years? Not me, boy. Well, anyhow. Getting to be that time of year. Yeah. Yeah. horses, idiot. I'm a deer hunter, how do you do? I got this deer hunting rapping tale for you. I'm so excited, it's my favorite time of year. I love to feast my buns, chasing trophy deer. But don't clap your hands to the stomping of the feet, cause yeah, he's like me, he can't keep a steady beat, no.
Come on, now, get with the beat. Hey.
I got this great big knife, cause the hunting is my life. It's my chance to drink beer and get away from the wife. It's the boys' night out, acting stupidly. Say now, baby, don't you think maybe, how about you and me, yeah? Well, we partied all night, never made it to our bunks, and I was sitting in the tree stand on a 3-day drunk. Wind was blowing 45, temp 30 below. I was freezing to death, then it started to snow. So I got down from the tree stand, started heading for the truck, and that's when I seen it there, the 30-point buck.
30-point buck.
30-point buck. 30-point buck. Well, he was 8 foot tall, weighed 12,000 pounds. With every step there was a shaking on the ground. He was so ruthless, so beautiful. Strutted right out of my dreams. He was created by God, just for outdoor magazines. Now I'm not much for thinking. No, I don't do it often, but I had an idea.
Yeah, what was that?
To put that 30-pointer right in his coffin. Yeah.
Get him there, Clyde. I believe it when I see it there, bud. 30-point buck.
I couldn't get to my grenades.
Yeah, right.
The howitzer was in the shop. My stomach was tied into a monkey knot. Yeah, my only hope was Betty Lou. She was the one. A combination AK-57 Uzi Raider laser triple barrel double scoped heat-seeking shotgun. Yeah, the women clapping in the back there. I gotta like that. Well, you were coming for me, getting bigger and bigger, but my fingers were so frozen I could not pull the trigger. I kicked off my boots, fired with my big toe. I was Dirty Harry, John Wayne, and G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, that 30-point buck was only 10 feet away. Still I couldn't seem to hit him, and he wouldn't run away. And after 20 minutes, when the smoke cleared, there were hunters on the ground and the world's biggest deer standing tall and proud. He looked at me and yawned, and then a flash of white, and there he was, gone.
Oh, it's all right, Clyde. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, 7 men got up, and the one fell down. A big lump of blaze orange shaking on the ground. At first I thought he was one of the boys, but it was a no brother good-in-law of mine from Illinois.
Only cheeseheads in here. Send him back on the next plane, you know.
Did you see the 30-pointer?
Did you see the 30-pointer?
Did you see the 30-pointer?
Did you see the 30-pointer? As we jumped into the truck, then I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. Yeah, I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. I'm gonna get that 30-point buck.
30-point buck. 30-point buck. 30-point buck. Hey, there he goes!
I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. Yeah, I'm gonna get that 30-point buck. The last thing I do, I'm gonna get that 30-point buck.
Are you ready for some football? Stock up and be ready for this week's game with a stop at President's Liquor in Superior, where you can catch all the games at President's Bar. President's Bar has the game and the smoker's patio, so come on in. Catch the pro and college football games. Be sure to stop in next door and fill your tank with quality gasoline. They offer non-oxygenated gasoline for your recreational vehicles. President's and President's Bar with the smoker's patio and the football games. On Saturday and Sunday, get the Works Car Wash for only $4.95. Plus, you receive double stamps on Sundays. President's One Stop welcomes ICO customers. Locally owned and operated. Sunday Lake Supermarket on Highway 2 in Wakefield, Michigan is home to quality food products at fair prices. They're a proud family-run store with a second-to-none meat department featuring their famous homemade sausages. There's also great produce and locally made baked goods and breads. Customers know their staff is friendly, knowledgeable, and there when you need them. So stop by, say hello to the good folks at the Sunday Lake Supermarket, your hometown one-stop grocer.
Deer season is here. If you use an elevated stand, make sure you use it safely. Read and follow the manufacturer's instructions. Always use a safety harness. Inspect and maintain your stand, and don't go higher off the ground than necessary. Never climb in or out of the stand carrying your bow or firearm, and when you lift it on a line, make sure the firearm is unloaded. Hunting safety is everyone's responsibility. A message from this station and Whitetails Unlimited.
Deer Hunters Week is where all the action is at the Saxon Pub, the Rack Shack. Need help to register your deer? They will enter it online for you. Food and drink specials all week long. The Big Buck Contest has large cash prizes. Check out the details on the Saxon Pub Facebook page. Gun drawings Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30. With a lot of chances for you to win. Chili cook-off on Saturday the 26th. Judging starts at 7:30. All this week, the Saxon Pub, downtown Saxon.
Shift into savings now at your local Kubota dealer. Instead of shoveling snow this season, get a new Kubota BX, B, or L Series tractor with a 6-year limited powertrain warranty to help you dig out. Get your choice of PTO-powered front-mounted blowers, snow blades, and rotary brooms. And get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months. Now through December 31st, 2016. Call toll-free 1-800-794-4992 for details about costs and terms. For complete warranty details, see Kubota.com or your authorized Kubota dealer.
The Lulish family, serving your family since 1961. Locally owned and operated. Highway 63, Mason, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Lots going on.
So you got that. Now you got what we're doing now, Jim? You're all ready for it? All right, we're going to do a giveaway.
Okay.
Okay. We've got some McDonald's all-day breakfast certificates and a really cool McDonald's T-shirt.
Nice.
Okay, so there's 3 of these all-day breakfast items and a McDonald's T-shirt and a McDonald's bag. We're going to give this away. So he's listening in there, so we can pick whatever caller number we want. Let's say 8, huh? Caller number 8?
Sounds good.
Caller number 8, Jim. Caller number 8. 715-682-2727. Caller number 8 wins some breakfast items. All right?
Matt McKenzie texting in. He's not going to be in tonight, but he's got 3.
He's got 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
He must have bagged 3 separate ones. So I guess we'll expect Matt to be in some other night this week here. So keep up the good work, Matt.
I know. I am gonna call out to the service center on Monday.
Okay.
And see if I can talk to the other guy, Mr. Nas.
Todd.
Todd.
Yep.
That's it. Todd. I got his name written down. So
yep.
I'm gonna see if we can get maybe we can get an interview done with him too.
Yeah, actually,
just for the heck of it.
Since we're waiting for that, should we just run through these deer kill one more time?
Sure, and then we'll give. I'll tell you what. Before you do that,
okay.
Washburn Hardware winners tonight.
Yes.
Franklin Zakovic from Ashland and Brett Bolovsky, Bulovsky.
Sounds good to me.
Bolovsky from Washburn.
Okay.
So Franklin and Brett, you guys are the winners of the hat and shirt from Whitetails Unlimited at Washburn Hardware tonight. You can pick them up at Washburn Hardware.
Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you to Washburn Hardware for that.
Yes.
Some more deer kill here for. Let's go through the list one more time. Kurt Larson with an 8-pointer. Kai Patrick Jalma, his first one was a 7-pointer. Courtney Pack was a forkhorn, not a spike. That's her first buck. Dustin Angan with a spike. Kathy Schutte with a fork. Joe Donahue out of Camp Cozy, as Marty just told us, with a 10-pointer. Dano Shuck, a fork, 125 pounds. Justin out of Mellon, 13 years old, with a 9-pointer, says it's very heavy. Cody Oliphant with a 5-pointer. So that's what we have for deer kill. If you've got one you'd like to report, get them on the Facebook page or give us a call at 715-682-2727. You got to get your bucks in to win if you want a possibility for a chance at that shoulder mount from Lake and Sky, right?
Yes, Lake and Sky Taxidermy, Kevin Ramsey.
Excellent.
Does a good job. I'll tell you, if you want, well, you heard the ad on here. He does. He did, my grandson caught a 39.5-inch northern.
Really?
Yeah, through the ice last year. Oof. Kevin put that one together. That's just a beautiful mount.
Is it?
It's just beautiful.
That's what my grandson, I mean, like I told you before, I mean, Skip.
Yeah.
Now he's talking ice fishing coming up. So,
Well, you know,
I'm
do you-
looking
do
at.
you- do you like ice fishing?
I've never been ice fishing.
Really?
Ever.
You ought to. Well, I'm sure Nate could get you set up.
Yeah. I do got to get. I'm looking at buying him for Christmas a little ice shanty and all that, going all out so he'll have it forever when he's growing up and stuff. And actually getting him out on the lake when it freezes up and doing some ice fishing. Like I said, he is that's all he talks about.
Yeah.
Hunting and fishing.
So
And that's what I always thought would be cool, to get a mount of a nice fish.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And if he was to get one, I'd definitely get it mounted for him.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. Anything that's of any size, you know,
even small ones, it don't matter.
I'll tell you what. My oldest son was fishing and he caught himself like a pound perch. I mean, it's just huge.
Yeah.
And Kevin mounted it for him, you know.
Excellent.
Pretty good. All right. Who's our winner? Who is our winner? Jackie Shirt? Jackie Shirt. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jackie.
You win the
And
breakfast stuffs.
Jim, this is who is this one here? Jacob? Olde? Shot a 4-pointer, 165 pounds in Delta, checker chimney cabin.
Ooh.
So there you go. Good job, Jacob.
Way to go.
Once again, 715-682-2727 to get those deer kill in, and make sure you get them up on the Facebook page if you want to be considered for that shoulder mount. It don't matter. You never know. A spike horn could win it.
That's right.
Never know.
That's right.
So nice job, Jacob.
Yeah, you bet.
So
there we are.
We and obviously we'll look forward to Matt being in on some night. This coming weekend. Well, I'm sure we'll get him a couple nights. But have you heard from Gut Pile at all?
No, I have not heard from Gut Pile.
Okay.
So Gut Pile, I know he's probably out working, knowing him.
Yep.
But
been following him on Facebook, and he actually is doing a lot of shows actually throughout the state.
Oh yeah.
So good for him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A local favorite.
Oh yeah. He is a local favorite. He's a local guy.
Yeah.
Wisconsin comedian. He's a funny guy.
Yep.
A lot of fun to be around, and I enjoy his comedy on stage.
Oh yeah. I mean, when he came in last year, a couple nights, he was absolutely hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So.
He's a riot. He is a riot. All right, so it is 5:47. Let's see here. How about we got one more commercial break to take. So why don't we burn those commercials up? What do you say?
Sounds good.
I think we should burn those commercials up, and then we'll take a look at the weather details. We'll check the hunting times as well.
Yep.
Because I got to do some ciphering with those.
That's right.
So stick around for 2016 Deer Hunters Roundup, presented by Presidents and Topside.
Attention hunters looking for the best bang for your buck? At Washburn IGA, your other superstore, you're in luck. Here's the facts. Whether it be milk, cookies, bread or snacks, beer, liquor, or a bottle of wine, it's all just fine when you stop on in to Washburn IGA and Spirits by the Bay. Unsure of what to get? Shoot on over to the deli and you'll be set. They have lunch specials served daily. Washburn IGA, open 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. plus 24-hour pay at the pump service. Washburn IGA, your other superstore and your deer hunting supplies headquarters.
Hi, Mark here from North Star Electronics and Appliances in Ironwood, Michigan. Today I'd like to introduce you to Consumer Cellular. Consumer Cellular has plans that start at $10 a month, phones that start at only $35 to purchase, and partner plans that are $10 per month. With no contract, no credit check, and free activation, Consumer Cellular is a great value. Stop on and see us at North Star Electronics and Appliances in Ironwood, Michigan.
Deer season is upon us, and Superior Shooter Supply wishes everyone a safe and productive deer season. Superior Shooter Supply will be happy to help you with all of your hunting needs. Don't forget, Superior Shooter Supply also handles black powder rifles and accessories. Superior Shooter Supply has rimfire ammunition stock. If you're looking for a Christmas gift for the hunter in your family, the folks at Superior Shooter Supply are there to help you. Whether it's a new firearm, clothing, and shooting accessories, or a gift certificate, stop into Superior Shooter Supply, corner of Ogden and Winter, Superior.
Could you use $1,000? All right then, listen up. Washburn Hardware and Sport is giving away another $1,000 shopping spree the day before Thanksgiving. Stop into Washburn Hardware and Sport and get your free copy of the new fall catalog. It's full of great items for fall and winter, from the best names, including Valspar paints, Cabot stains, Milwaukee tools, and so much more. Stop by Washburn Hardware and Sport and register for the $1,000 shopping giveaway and pick up your free catalog today. Washburn Hardware and Sport. Open 7 days a week on Main Street in Washburn.
If you're deer hunting this fall, make sure you do it safely. Always handle every firearm as if it is loaded, and make sure the muzzle is always pointed in a safe direction. Be absolutely sure of your target, and also what is in the area behind your target. If you are not sure, don't take the shot. Be careful using a tree stand, and never, never mix alcohol or drugs with hunting. A message from this station and Whitetails Unlimited.
Custom Archery and Outdoors is located at 1230 Poplar Avenue in Superior. It's deer season in the Northwoods. Right now, heater bodysuits are on sale for $329.99, a $40 savings. When you purchase a covert camera from Custom Archery and Outdoors, you'll receive a mini stick and pick tree mount, a $20 value. Mention you heard this ad on WNXR and the Deer Hunters Roundup and receive 10% off accessories when buying or ordering a new Matthews Halon bow. Stop in 1230 Poplar Avenue, Superior. Custom Archery and Outdoors. Go to customarcheryoutdoors.com.
Hey, Joe! Where are you? If you can't hear me, just say something! Where the heck am I? Oh, I remember now.
I wake up in the woodshed with 2,000 empty beers. I came looking for a full one, and I must have passed out here. I crawl out through the door and I run smack into a buck. He was eating all the apples from the back of Rudy's truck. I grab him by the back legs and he drags me through the snow. But when he jumps a barbed wire fence, I have to let him go. It's the second week of deer camp, there's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty smile is growing and nobody got a deer. But there's only 50 weeks to go and we'll be back out here. I go crawling down the road and alley-oop comes whizzing by. For a guy that weighs 300 pounds, that oop can really fly. I take a look behind me and here comes a big black bear. If I make it back to camp, I'll have to change my underwear. A bear goes by the both of us and runs right through the door. He's breaking up the card game, it sounds just like a war. It's the second week of deer camp, there's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty pile is growing and nobody got a deer. But there's only 50 weeks to go and we'll be back out here. Bruno's cooking bear meat, but no one wants to eat. Cause everything that Bruno cooks smells like Mungo's feet. The poker game's still going and the beer is getting low. All around the deer camp there's a ring of yellow snow. The bucks we won in poker are the only bucks we got. We spent 2 weeks in deer camp and never fired a shot. It's the second week of deer camp, there's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty smile is growing and nobody got a deer. There's only 50 weeks to go and we'll be back out here. It's the second week of deer camp, there's one more day to go. We haven't had a shaver mat since 14 days ago. The empty smile is growing and nobody got a deer.
Well, nobody got a deer, and Michigan done beat them.
Yeah, Michigan beat Indiana 20-10, and that's very depressing.
Wow.
So,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And second week of deer camp, the Yoopers, that's an original, man. I mean, that is the one that pretty much started it all, wasn't it?
Actually, Rusty Chevrolet.
Well, Rusty Chevrolet was the first one, yes.
Rusty Chevrolet.
But now I was talking deer hunting, not Christmas songs.
No, but that's because they used to do Deer Hunters Roundup way back in the day.
I remember years ago when I was 18 years old in radio, we were doing it over in Michigan.
Yep, it started with the Rusty Chevrolet, and here in Ash we had Cousin Tom Graham.
Yep.
Remember Cousin Tom?
Yep.
Yeah, he had some wild songs.
I remember introducing the Yoopers on stage many, many years ago over in Bayfield County for the fair.
Yep.
And I never let Hooley forget it, but, when I was on stage there, they were behind me, mocking me, and he was doing all kinds of stuff behind me. I thought the crowd was laughing with me, but no, they were laughing at me because of the crap he was pulling behind me. So I always told him I was going to get him back for that. So, but good guy.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I go through the UP, I always make it an opportunity to stop at the Yoopers Tourist Trap.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a fun place to stop. And Hooley's always there. And you
Yeah.
can talk to him and call for him, and they'll bring him out, and he'll sit and talk, walk around and talk with you. And the guy, I'll tell you what, is very, very intelligent because, there's, I don't know if you ever heard of the Newberry tablets that were found, and nobody knows what they were consisting of, but he knows a lot about that, the old urban legend of the giants and stuff that roamed the earth and stuff like that. He's done a lot of research on those. Very, very interesting guy to talk to. Very interesting. So
he's a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. A couple more deer killed to announce here before we go.
Go ahead.
We only got a couple minutes.
We only got a couple minutes. So.
John Anderson, a 6-pointer, 150 pounds out of Cable, and the camp sold him in. Olivia Chenier, 10 years old, her first deer. She shot a doe, 120 pounds, and congrats to her on a great hunt. And one other thing, I want to thank Marty for calling in tonight. Obviously, Nate at Washburn Hardware provides materials for him to try, and so does Custom Archery and Outdoors, which is located at 1230 Poplar Avenue in Superior. It's deer season in the Northwoods, and right now, heater body suits are on sale for $329.99. A $40 savings. When you purchase a covert camera from Custom Archery and Outdoors, you'll receive a mini stick and pick tree mount, a $20 value. Mention you heard this ad on WNXR and the Deer Hunters Roundup and receive 10% off accessories when buying or ordering a new Matthews Halon bow. Stop in at 1230 Poplar Avenue, Superior. Custom Archery and Outdoors. Go to customarcheryoutdoors.com.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Thank you for them.
Good stuff. Yeah. All right, shooting times tomorrow. Starting off on the west over there by the Minnesota border.
Okay.
You can shoot at 7:04, and you got to be out of the woods at 5:00. That last shot is at 5:04. Okay, that's zone EF. E is 7 o'clock and 5 o'clock. 7 a.m., 5 p.m. First shot in D is 6:56. Last shot is 4:56. Zone C, which is just to the east of Ashland County. A little bit. That's 6:52 and 4:52. Zone B, a little further east, 6:48 and 4:38. And Zone A is 6:44 and 4:34.
Got it. There should be no reason why anybody is out there at any other time.
That's right. That's your shooting times for tomorrow. That's the times you can shoot. AM and PM, of course.
Yeah.
So there we are. Okay, so we gave away. Actually, we got the name wrong. It's Jackie White who won the McDonald's stuff. And Jackie picked it up here 8:30 to 4:30 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this coming week. Okay?
Got to stop and pick them up.
Got to stop and pick them up.
If you snooze, you lose, and it'll go to somebody else.
Yep. And we'll say congratulations again to Franklin Zakovic of Ashland and Brett
J96 is WJJH Ashland Ironwood. Cable, a Heartland Communications Group station.
There goes the L.A. Lloyd show.
We're done.
We're done.
Have a good night. Thank you.
All right, we're out of here.
Lives. Midland Energy online at midlandservices.com.
From Austin, Texas, the live music capital of the world, this is the L.A. Lloyd Rock Countdown. The biggest rock songs counted down in every